All right, so today I met with Laura and Darren, and we had a little did a little website review session. And so I just want to run through in the most efficient manner possible some of our notes because I think handing off a Google Doc doesn't always do justice. So I'll try to stay efficient here. So this is going to be the Google Doc I'm referring to. I will link you in the website channel, and I'm just going to start at the top of that. So first thing we talked about is we need to start talking about applications that are currently on Secret Network. If you go to Cosmos and you click on Ecosystem, you can see that they have apps and projects, they have wallets, and we have all these different use cases here. And right now, like, what do we have? We have staking apps, um, we have secret DeFi starting to get built out. And so I think it would be great if on the ecosystem page, if there was a click through, right? You had apps and projects, you had wallets, and you could also have a button for contributors. So I think this format is really cool. Love the visual element. I think we could probably include it in the website. Second, something Darren observed is we don't have a search bar for the website. So that could potentially be something we add in. I know that's a little bit complex, so not necessarily the highest priority. Third observation, there isn't a forum widget. So we got GitHub, we got Discord, Telegram, Twitter, YouTube. We could potentially add in a widget for the forum. Maybe we could remove the forum button altogether. It's something up for debate. Or you could just have both of them on there. Totally cool. One thing we noted too is that if you click on the forum here, there's no way to get back to the main website, right? You have to like tab over here to go back to it. But I think it'd be nice if on the forum page there was another logo that said like, hey, like Secret Network website. And if you clicked on that, it would bring you back to here instead of to the forum. Just because I think it's always important to funnel people back to the main site just as much as we're funneling people away to proper resources. One thing we talked about too is if we go to the About page for frequently asked questions, because everything's in the same font size and it's this vertical list here, everything seems to have the same level of importance. We believe, having chatted, me, Laura, and Darren, that maybe there should be another, specific section that gets built out for why privacy and like why secret contracts. Why is this such a powerful thing? And so I think we could add in a whole nother section, hopefully with some visual elements, remove that from frequently asked questions. We also noted that what is secret network? This right here. This right here. This is redundant, right? We already answer what is secret network. That's the whole point of this page. Like, what is secret network? This is our explanation right here. I don't think it should be under frequently asked questions. That's what this page is about. Perhaps there's a good reason for that, but as a whole, we thought that was a little redundant. Another discussion too is at what point are we going to remove what is the relationship between Enigma and Secret Network, as well as what is the relationship between Enigma and Secret Network, or ENG and Secret Network. At some point in time, I think we'll want to remove these. They are frequently asked questions, but we are our own layer at this point. And soon enough, these types of things just will confuse newcomers as opposed to offering them up clarity, something we should consider. So ultimately, we're still thinking about this, but how can we split up frequently asked questions to be more effective? Maybe we need to split it up into sections. Maybe we need to prioritize certain questions. So it's not that these aren't good questions. It's more so how we're displaying them and what we're giving precedence to could be better. Another thing we talked about too is blogs. You'll notice for featured secrets that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 featured secrets. And this feels a little redundant, right? Because you scroll down to all secrets and there's like a bunch of them that are shared. So we would propose that for featured secrets, there would only be like 3 or 6. Don't do this whole 8 thing. Either do just 3 or 6, and then you go straight to all secrets. My vote would be to remove featured secrets. I understand the purpose of it in that non-secret network endorsed people can post on here. And they're a part of the community, and we don't necessarily want that to be like the top item when there's like really important announcements coming on. So featured secrets make sense. I still think that chronological order is going to be what's most important, period. But I understand why it's here. So I would vote for shrink featured secrets, and maybe we need to have a discussion about if it needs to exist at all. One thing we talked about too is secretnetwork.media. This page is amazing. this is a great page. This is an awesome page. We have the human element on here. We have a range of content. Why is it so difficult to get here? You can get here by clicking on, where is it? View all media, right? This is your one shot at getting pushed into a really good portion of the website. So if you miss this button for some reason, you're missing out on one of the best pages. So what we would propose potentially is similar to this page where you have apps and projects and wallets. Maybe you click on articles. We'd switch the name from blog to articles, and there would be some sort of toggle between wallets or between articles and blogs, or between blogs and media. So if they toggle to media, then we're gonna pull up, then we'll pull up slash media, right? And they're here. So get this page more visibility. Whatever it takes for the user experience to be more likely to get pushed towards this page, we would say go for that. That would be really good. So now talking more so about layout. I have this. This is the most actionable thing. We believe that secret agents should be moved to the top. It should be the first thing you encounter. Join the conversation. We already have that in the upper left here. We already have it on the footer. Still, still include it, but let's have this be towards the bottom. So the order would be secret agents, then we talk about committees, and then we talk about join the conversation. Okay. So move this upwards. We also think that there should be a cap of 16 or 4x5 on here, and then you could have horizontal buttons where, like, as you click on it, it rotates in new faces. That way, the visual identity doesn't begin to take up too much bandwidth. Because Dan over here is just kind of floating around. We want to make sure it's, within this nice tidy box. And then the biggest one, this committees page over here. All of this content, this is the first time I saw this committees content. This content should all be under community. I think all of this needs to be ported right over to committees. It should be on this page. So port that content over so they don't have to, click on join us now. Like, it's the content's there right from the get-go if you were learning about community, and committees are a really important part of it. And then think about the user experience on this, right? You click on community, you're immediately told about secret agents, you're then immediately told about committees, and then it's about joining the conversation. We also thought that the Sharing Secrets podcast, this is a little bit strange for it to live under the community page. I think we just need to have future discussion about where that could live. I think it could live under the blog, under media, get shifted over there. What else here? Yeah, and we just talked about the ecosystem page. We really appreciated, I think the ecosystem page for Cosmos is awesome. They have this little thing that says, hey, this much stuff is being managed. I think we should do this with our bridge page. We should have a view stats that brings you to our bridge analytics page, and we should brag about how many assets are locked up on the bridge. Let's have a nice visual element for it. Let's be proud of how much value is on our network. Because we don't really talk about numbers ever. We don't really talk about the scope of the project. And ecosystem is really our opportunity to do that. We also thought that for, like, wallets, like, currently we kind of have, it's black, white, black, white, black, white. I think all of these should get their own logos. Like, I think everyone's logos should be added to the website. Because at the end of the day, it just makes a better user experience. It's a better, more pleasing visual element. We also think that there should be a tab added for applications, although we talked about it, and in the end, we could just put that within ecosystem. You click on ecosystem, and then you click on apps and projects, wallets, contributors, etc. Anyways, it was a really productive session. I think that was the most efficient rundown I can give. I'd be sure to look through the Google Doc, and I look forward to the website committee meeting. So yeah, have a great day.